Alright guys, Rattle School here, back to Ultima Online Forever. We're going to go ahead and try something a little different today. And by different, I mean we are going to probably get PK'd. I don't want to do that, I really don't, but I've got a couple of buddies that want to play with me on here. And in order to actually become more proficient at the actual hard part of the game, man, I have to go put myself out there. So we are going to be running through this. Looks like we got a little bit of a... Left the protection of town guards. As you can see on the radar on the left, we've gone over this numerous times, but that's going to be the graveyard. Let's go ahead and keep going this way. We're going to go into the actual dungeon itself. I like making this trip and letting you guys actually video it, because along the way sometimes you do catch a Paragon item or a Paragon mob, and those are always fun to take down because they do offer you the unique ability to get those Paragon chests and a few different magical items as well. Now, one thing we've seen on this pathway here is, oh, right there, oh, it looks like it's not Monster of the Month anymore. Oh, I guess it is February 1st, isn't it? Wow, okay. So, I've got to figure out what the Monster of the Month is this month. Oh wow, look at the damage you're doing already. No bandages found. What in the world? They're right. What do you mean no bandages? Oh my gosh. Well, okay, so if you don't have your bandages in your main inventory, you may want to be careful when you first engage, because it didn't look like it was registering I had any bandages. And I was actually going down in HP pretty quickly right then. So keep that in mind. That was something I was unaware of. So if you do hold your bandages in a separate container, like I said, just go ahead and make sure that you do have that available for you. I kind of like these snow liminals. They're a little harder, but they seem to drop a little bit more gold as well. I'd put them on the level of the archers in the dungeon. Gotta watch my HP really bad. These guys are hitting pretty dang hard. Oh geez, look at my HP, guys. They've got to be casting spells or something. It can't be their actual melee, I would assume. Energy is damaging you. Okay, they do an aura effect as well. Yeah, that's right. I do remember that actually. Okay. But you kind of love that gold for a very limited HP base. And there's 3 of them right here. We're gonna make 1,000 gold before we even get into the dungeon. I'll definitely take that. Alright, so this is what I was going to make next as far as a character, guys, is an actual archer. So that's going to be a lot of fun. What I want to do is if I can get enough people to play with me, I've never been a huge PK guy, I really haven't. I've never really wanted to do it, only because I've always been PK'd. But with people, I think with numbers, not only do numbers help in a PvE situation, such as going into a dungeon, but PvP-wise, a couple of people together, well organized and proficient, is a very deadly combination to have. Uh-oh, we got a torso. Well, that's not good. Uh-oh, we got Shinubunumina rifle over there, and Mega Pain right there. No. Capture the flag, what the hell is that? Got a guy right here on an ethereal horse says Mage Pain. Maybe it says Major Pain. That'd be kind of funny. Just please don't paralyze me. I guess he's actually attacking the mob I'm attacking. Damn, he's going all out too. little bit on the weary. See, that's why I was on the weary. He was actually going to kill me. But I am cool. Alrighty, so there you go, guys. Be cool, and you won't die as much, apparently. But, yeah, that's interesting. I'm actually kind of worried for Snoopaloopigus down there, whatever his name was, because if he was going to kill me, that probably means he's going to go down there and knock that guy out. Which is never a good situation for any player, especially one that's been in here for a while, because you lose everything that you've gained. He may have had my health bar waiting for that guy, the Paragon, to get me down on HP in order to have a vulnerable, access of attack, which is why I consistently heal, regardless of whether or not I actually do truly need the healing. Even if I'm one life down, I'll get the healing going. That way, I don't end up getting taken off guard. So I probably could have outran that guy, because once he turns gray, it's not a huge run to the town. But man, it's still a scary run when you're being chased. Let's see what we can do, though. Let's go see if he did attack Snoopaloopigus, or whatever this guy's name was. So, there he is. I'm sorry, Shoobanoobanoobrath, or whatever. That guy's wearing bone armor and everything. I don't know, man, that mage should have a field day with that guy, probably. Struggling on some earth elementals. Yeah, there's definitely some active stuff going on in here. This is what I get for getting on prime time versus at lunch. Let's see here. Dude, look at the, just bodies on the... Dude, they're stacking up in here. That could be a good thing or could be a bad thing. The reason it could be a good thing is, like I said in my last video, guys, if there's several players down here killing Ettins or whatever else, and you have a really good shot at PKs not being so bold to come out and attack an entire, group of blues. But it's when you don't see this, when this place is fully spawned, you see a couple of reds roll through, that they can always outrun the Ettin. But what they'll do is they'll attack the player and knock him off guard. As you can see, these Ettins and Trolls and everything else aren't really a huge challenge to especially a player with armor. But that mage would have been devastating to little old Danger Muffin. Alrighty, so moving on. Over here somewhere there is a passageway down. I don't think I've shown you guys this yet, so I wanted to go ahead and do that. That guy's got a title named Dragon Bane. That's actually legit. He is the Bane of Dragons. Okay, so these are the Titans. A Titan Paragon? I don't want any part of that. Titans are hard, guys. They actually cast really hard spells. And they're much higher than most of the actual mobs out here. The Paragon itself, dude, I would find that to be a devastating creature. But I'm not a mage either. These mages can pop out these little vortexes that fight for them. The vortexes are probably better than I am. So, they're just slow. But they do poison as well. Which, as I explained in the previous video, on these Paragon mobs, their regeneration is so good, you have to have that poisoning to keep their life from just skyrocketing back up if you have a couple of misses. It's not quite as bad on a fencer because I hit so fast. But if you're looking at any kind of swords, or especially a kind of a polearm weapon, yeah, if you have a couple of misses in a row, you're going to find out that you're not doing any damage at all. Because they're just going to regen the life back. Look at this guy. Yusuran Ursurwur. Oh no. I like talking to people, if you guys haven't noticed, whenever they're around. I find that if I can make friends where I can, maybe it'll save me from dying in the future. But if I could give one piece of advice for dungeon hunting, especially whenever you're new, which, believe it or not, even though I've got a few skills that are over at 100, I am still a very fresh player. I don't have substantial gear, even though my skills are the skills that are really, really important, such as resisting spells, and of course magery and healing and that kind of stuff, aren't anywhere near 100. So I'm not even anywhere close to being a proficient person to be in a dungeon such as this. For example, if I were to go try to fight a Drake right now, I'm pretty sure I couldn't heal my way through his damage. So I mean, obviously it's a rat race to get the skills that you need to be able to combat, especially players, but even mobs that have magery. But let's see what we've got here. Almost 4,000 coin. After these two, which I've got that one on the ropes, we'll be right at 4,000. What we may do is head back to the middle and see if I can't get any of the archers up, which typically drop somewhere around 350 to 400. You too. Man, I love this game. I don't know many games anymore that when you walk into a dungeon, you're literally on the edge of your seat, you know, with your hands sweaty and everything else. You're trying to make sure that you get out of the dungeon alive. Another broadsword. Broadswords for swordsmanship skills. I wouldn't be able to actually proficiently use that as a fencer, but I do have a very fresh, I guess you call newbie swordsman that I made that I may actually delete. I'm not 100% sure to go ahead and do my archer. I was honestly probably going to delete my thief. I haven't really had I thought thief was going to be fun, and maybe I'm not playing it right. So I mean, if you guys think that thief is great and I'm just, you know, cutting it short, you know, way too early in the life of it, let me know in the comments below. But right now, I don't see me having a future on the thief. It's just not a whole lot of fun for me. See, the fact that this place down here is even overrun is insane to me. Typically, you don't find anything down here. Mayo or mall. No, I'm good. Let's see here. Hate to be a scavenger, but you know, it is what it is. Giant serpent. Giant serpents have deadly poison. I have decent healing right now, but not enough to... Uh-oh. Well, we had one blue player die over there. Oh, man. You really gotta play it safe in the beginning until you get a home, and at least the ability to perfectly rested. You shoved. Okay, so somebody was invisible right there. So I shoved them out of the way, and I didn't see anyone there, which means I ran through an invisible player, which could have been someone sneaking, could have been someone trying to steal, it could have been a lot of different things. But as of right now, that means that somebody down here doesn't feel comfortable being out in the open, which is a good sign. That it's somebody that's trying to do something of no good, at least no moral stature. Come on, archers, give me some archers. Of course not. Ooh, never mind. One just spawned in. Magdanon. Yeah, what I'd love to do is get a couple players and actually, I'd like for them to teach me how to be proficient at the PvP side of things. Because if I was good at PvP, or at least able to take care of myself in a better fashion, I wouldn't be so nervous to come down in these areas where you have a good chance of running into a PvPer. I'll tell you what, I played this game pretty much since it came out. Off and on, of course, not consistently, but when I first played it, of course, I was a child. Very, very young. So PvP didn't interest me at all. I just wanted to go kill things and have fun. It was the childish dream of a game. You know, you don't really care that much about the rest of it. You just want to look cool, run around and have fun. And it shortly turned into something a little bit more intense to me as I got older and played. And then I went to EverQuest for a while, a long while actually. Liked that game a lot. Came back here. Oh, Major Pain again. See, as nice as he was, he just saw me leaving. He didn't want to kill me when I first arrived. Why is that? Because I probably didn't have everything on me. You know, now he knows that I've got an inventory full of gold from the dungeon. He may not be as kind-hearted this time. Now, I know that one trick that we used to do in the past to try to get away from PvPers was to set up a recall point if you were in Major. Ooh, and Paragon again. It's almost worth risking. Is it worth risking? I think it is. Okay. I really don't want to get PK'd out here, but that's okay though. and take this guy out first, because like I said, if not, he'll interrupt my heals, and then this guy will just regen back anyway, so... But yeah, we used to actually set up recall points that were, you know, right outside the dungeon. That way it looked like we left, so when we didn't, we could just come right back and start doing it again. These PvP players don't typically stay in one spot very long. It's an unreputable thing to do. So they try to be a little safer, and, you know, they come in, they make a run, they see if they can find anybody, they kill, you know, loot vanish, and then they store whatever they've stolen or looted back at their homes. That's one more thing about being a PvPer, you'd have to have a home. Which is one more reason why I've been so greedy on collecting my gold up to 5,000 now. This guy will drop about 700, so I'll be almost 6,000 gold. And once you have a home and set up a recall point with enough magery, you do have the ability to go ahead and have that save point to recall back to. Now you guys correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't done this in a very long time, but if you engage somebody in a PvP session, or an area, can you recall immediately, or do you have to run for a certain amount of time and then recall? And I thought there was something that makes me think that you had to have a certain amount of time or something like that. So that'd be one more thing you guys could, if you could just help me out with that in the comments, that'd be phenomenal. So I actually don't remember 100%. Man, it just feels good to play again. This is so much fun. So I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to head back and go to the bank. I mean, I've got some gold on me right now, and that guy even admitted he wanted to kill me. So but before I get off here, what do you guys suggest? I've got a newbie swordsman that, I mean, pretty much is just my fencer, except for you replace the swords with fencing. Or I've got a thief. I was going to delete one of them and make either an archer or a full-on mage. If I made the full-on mage, more than likely, in order to actually GM magery, I would pretty much have to use most of the funding I have for my home. But mages have a very unique ability to kill things that my fencer can't. Or at least I think so. I mean, I'm sure that there are fencers out there that would argue. But for me, there's no real beating the fact that I can walk into an area and just cast a couple EVs on stuff and move them out. Let's see here. What would you guys like to see? Would you guys want to see action? What is this? Uh-oh, we got a guy on a green horse. Need a guild. Nurse Puxy. See if they say hi. Well, it seems like people are interested in me joining a guild. I was unaware that that was even something that was something that people did. Well, until they start actually talking again. But yeah, I was going to try to see about what you guys wanted to see. You know, whether it was an archer or maybe something that had to do with crafting or something. I'm not a huge crafter. I'm really not. But I mean, I would definitely do it if you guys wanted to see it. I have no problem doing that at all, just to kind of show you, you know, what it takes and this, what not. So I'd like to see if these guys actually invite me over to the guild. I want to see what's going on with this. These guys, Nurse Persky. Let's see, exceptional, Regular mace. Okay. Thief Falox Vetamakor Malum. Need to unlock the thingy on Guild tab. Guild tab. Well, okay. My guild, guild roster, diplomacy. I'm on the guild tab, guys. Oh. Resign. Click on guild. Okay, I did that. Oh, ignore guild invites. Okay. So for future record, guys, apparently this is how you join a guild. You have to go in and actually leave the guild that you're in, because you're going to be in a newbie player guild. UOTamers. Why would I want to be in a UOTamers? On a tamer. Well, for fun, and I'll guarantee that'd be kind of cool anyways. You are joined UOTamers. Okay. Alrighty. Alliance. What? How do I type in alliance? Oh. Alrighty. How fun is that? Okay, I'm in a guild of Tamers. Pretty cool. Alrighty, guys. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and conclude the video here. But it looks like we're going to have some friends regardless to play with the guild on. So please like, share, subscribe. Have any comments in the comments below that you might want to have questions, commentary, any suggestions I may have to make my character better, or what you guys want to see in the future on these videos, because I'm having a lot of fun playing them. And I'll tell you what, I'm actually getting building some friends. Oh, look at that. Shub Nigurath is over here. But no, I'm having a lot of fun, and I think I'm making some friends in the process of playing this game, which I really wasn't sure if there was going to be a huge amount of people that would watch these things. I just wanted to do it because it was fun. But I'm having, like I said, a blast, and I can't believe that there's so many people that actually really still love this game the way I do. But I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and you guys have a great night.